Welcome, viewers. In this presentation, I would like to discuss about a very important aspect of hotel front office, and that is forms, documents that are used by any hotel's front office. The forms that you are seeing on your screen, they're very old forms, but the concept which lies in these forms remains valid even today and will always remain valid. So, what are these forms? Let us first understand the meaning of the word form and format. A house has a form, human body has a form, a table has a form, a house, a tree has a form, a bird has a form. So, I think it is the overall shape and the size that we are talking about. So, in this video, we are talking about forms which have a specific design, a specific form, a specific layout. Now, why these documents have a certain form? You can see that different forms have different names. They also have different colors, different entries, different sizes. So, the form depends on the purpose of existence, why these forms are created. So, first thing is every form will have a purpose, and the purpose of every form is to record something. What do they record? They record three types of data, three types of facts. The first thing is they record facts that are legally compulsory, legally mandatory. The second thing is they record personal data of the guest, which we can think of as demographic data, his individual data, his personal likes and dislikes. And this data gives us an idea about the guest's profile, his likes and dislikes, his culture, his habits, his income level, his spending power. And all this information together allows the hotel to judge and decide which is the most suitable kind of service that can be given to this type of guest or this class of guest. And the third reason is financial business. And in financial also there are two types of purposes. The first purpose is current. A hotel is a commercial organization, we all understand that. And the relationship between a guest and a hotel is commercial. So, hotel provides service and the guest makes payment. This is the commercial relationship between the hotel and the guest. So, we make a record of all these services that a hotel provides, and we would learn slowly that a hotel provides a facility to the guests that they can stay in the hotel, they can share their credit card details with us, and then the hotel extends them a line of credit. The hotel gives them, provides them with a line of credit, which basically means that they can go to various points of sale, various outlets like restaurant, like laundry, like coffee shop, bar, health club. They can purchase on credit and they can pay for all these transactions, all these charges once when they are checking out. And this one-time payment is known as settlement in hotel language. So all these charges have to be recorded so that we do not miss anything. And the guest also wants to be sure that hotel is not cheating, hotel is not overcharging or overpricing. The taxes are appropriate and just like the government has prescribed. And then the last purpose of these forms is revenue management. Revenue management you will learn in great detail when you reach third year, and you'll understand it when you actually become a manager yourself. So let us first understand what revenue is. Revenue is the income which a business generates over a period of time. So it could be revenue for a day, revenue for a week, revenue for a month, but generally, a hotel or any business is more concerned about the hotel for 1 year. That is on which the hotel has to actually pay final taxes. So, what is the connection of revenue management and these forms, these documents? When we are recording the personal details, the financial details of the guest, we are creating a guest history. And this guest history provides the revenue manager of the hotel, the front office manager of the hotel, the GM of the hotel, an insight into the business pattern of the hotel. What is business pattern? For instance, off season, on season. When is demand high? When is demand low? When is demand in between? What we call as shoulder period. And then these different periods forces a hotel to adopt different strategies, different decision making styles to maximize income from sales. And a simplest example would be during off season, the prices have to be pulled down because demand is not very high, and we would like to get some revenue, some income, because a hotel has a very high level of fixed cost. Fixed costs are those costs which have no relationship with sales, with income, with revenue. These are kind of permanent costs, and the hotel must pay these costs month after month, day after day. So, a hotel which is totally vacant will not produce enough income to at least cover these fixed charges. And when a hotel is able to generate enough contribution margin is a technical term, I'll not explain now, but you can search it on your own. So when a hotel generates enough contribution margin from sale so as to be able to cover the fixed cost, that situation is known as break even. Break even is the point in business where the hotel is neither making profit nor making any losses. So this is a desirable position to reach, because only after you pass the level of break-even sales that a hotel starts making profits. So these forms, they have a very important role in hotel business. The first thing is they record data transactions which are legally compulsory, mandatory, prescribed by the government. If the hotel does not follow these instructions of the government, the police can arrest the managers. The reason why government wants to keep an eye on these documents is to prevent the hotel from being misused by criminals, smugglers, terrorists, human traffickers, even prostitutes, and therefore a hotel is duty bound to record the transactions, record the profile, movements of every guest who visit the hotel. The second reason is service. We wish to provide accurate and timely service to the guest, and that is why we keep records of all guest demands, guest information, so as to be able to provide the perfect service as and when the guest demands or needs. And last thing is financial. The last need is financial. The hotel uh, makes a record of all transactions, and then these records are summarized. These records are totaled up. For example, total room occupancy today, total restaurant sales today, total food cost today. So we get a pattern of sales and a pattern of costs. So this tells the hotel when is the demand high, when is the demand low, and that is how we are able to manipulate our prices and stay relevant, desirable for the guest all the time. So these forms, they have a very significant purpose of existence in the hotel, and every hotelier must master these forms. So in this video, I'll stop here, and I would now make one video for one document explaining all important aspects of that document. So this is the first video to introduce to you the idea and the concept behind having these forms and formats, and so many of them, different colors, different sizes, different entries. So we'll study all these entries one by one, and once we realize what these entries are, we also understand the hotel's way of functioning, how the hotel operates. So that will be a great understanding for students of hospitality as to what is a hotel's requirement. I'll not only make videos on our college records, I also have records from hotels, commercial hotels, and I also make videos based on these commercial documents which we have collected, gathered from various hotels in India. Thank you very much for watching this video, and that is all